Thank you for sharing, Vanessa. So I'm here bringing you crowdfunding information. She's invited her followers. You guys subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. And, send your followers over. You got to make it happen. Got to make it happen. You want your followers to know about crowdfunding because they're going to be the ones who are going to help you when you're crowdfunding. Thank you, Vanessa, and thank you for the pink hearts. Match my lipstick. So if you want to find me, you can find me on Snapchat as Dr. Wright 1. Just like here, Periscope, Dr. Wright 1, Twitter, Dr. Wright 1, Instagram, Dr. Wright 1. Hello, 46 Bynum, hello. You can find me on Facebook, Dr. Letitia Wright. You can find me on LinkedIn, Dr. Letitia Wright. You can find me in Pinterest. I think it's Dr. Letitia Wright. And what else? And had a new Fire Talk Fire Talk live stream show last night. So much fun. Got the replay ready for you guys. We didn't talk about crowdfunding, but we talked about other stuff. But that's kind of what I'm doing. So today we're going to talk about, it was great. It was fun. I reviewed it, and I just think it's, thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Pineham. Thank you. It was so fun, and you guys give me some hearts if what I'm about to teach you today is helpful to you. First time. Okay, good. Crowdfunding is a way to raise money by using a website online. Hello, Kenny. The way to use a website online and raise money for whatever you're doing. I usually teach business owners and nonprofits how to use crowdfunding. Hello, Yogi. And it's a great way to not only raise the money but bring your community together. And so welcome. We got everybody logging on now. Welcome. It's a great way to bring your community together and bring money and funds together for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So today we're going to talk about, and please go ahead and share this with your friends. Give me some hearts if I'm helping you out. If you didn't know that about crowdfunding, tapping is free. Tapping is free. So today we're talking about, thank you for the yellow hearts, and the pink hearts come from Vanessa. Okay, so 5 ways to keep yourself motivated while crowdfunding. Here's the thing about crowdfunding. It's exciting, but it's a 60 or 90-day period, and you've got to be fresh every morning and going. And when you're out there in the hustle, you know how it is. You know how it is when you've gotten out there on your goals. Every day is not sunshine and flowers. Every day you don't feel as motivated as you could feel. Every day is not like it should be. And so I have a plan for you to deal with that. I have a big plan for you to deal with that. And the big plan for you to deal with that is how to stay motivated during the entire time that you're crowdfunding. You could be crowdfunding for 90 days. That's 3 months. Depending on a plan, depending on what you decide to do and what's going on, you could be crowdfunding for 90 days. How are you going to keep that smile on your face every day for 90 days? How are you going to keep it pushing like that for 90 days? Have you thought about a plan for that? Hey, Jess, have you thought about a plan for that? Thank you for the hearts, Jess. Thank you. Have you thought about a plan for that? You guys subscribe so you can get all of the replays and get all of the information. Give me a 1 if you thought about a plan for that. Or did you just think you would be so fired up after week 1 you would just keep going and you wouldn't need a plan? Yeah, not just a plan for crowdfunding. Hey, 948, welcome. Not just a plan for crowdfunding, but a plan for staying motivated. Okay, Vanessa says she never thought about that. Yeah, stay motivated. Stay motivated. That's a turn my phone thing off. Okay, I'm back. That's completely separate. Let me see if I can maybe turn the sound off. There we go, so we won't have the phone ringing. That would be nice. I need help staying motivated on my diet. Okay, well, this isn't about a diet, but this is about staying motivated for crowdfunding. But you could take some of these principles and use them for the diet. But we're not talking about the diet here. We are talking about crowdfunding. So here's the reality of crowdfunding. You're going to be excited when you get started, but in the middle of it, the excitement's going to kind of wane. Crowdfunding is a way to raise money for any project using a website online. And so that's what I teach here. That's what this scope is about, how to stay motivated for your crowdfunding project. So that we're teaching people how to get funded in 90 days or less. So when you start out, you could be doing it for 90 days, you could be doing this for 60 days, you could be doing it for 30 days. But when you first start out, unless you do a one-day crowdfunding project, and I will talk about that in the upcoming weeks. But unless you're doing it for one day, you know, you're all excited, and then in the middle, you're not so excited. And so I really, really want to, hey Large, nice to see you. I really want to help you stay motivated, especially if you're already crowdfunding. Is anybody in here already crowdfunding? You guys on the web have been killing it. There's a lot of people watching on the web. I really appreciate you. I just can't see your questions and answers. I can only see them here in Periscope. So thank you, web viewers. But if you are crowdfunding right now and you're on Periscope, go ahead and let me know in the chat box. Tell me about your crowdfunding, because you definitely need this right now. For the rest of you who know you're going to crowdfund one day, it might not be today, might not be even next month, but one day you're going to crowdfund. These are the tips for you. Okay, who's ready for number one? Who's ready for number one? Tip number one on how to stay motivated while you are crowdfunding. Give me a 1 in there if you're ready for tip number one. It's so important to get these down because they are such a big part of what it takes to make it happen. Okay, I got a one. Number one from our newbie. Number one from our newbie. Number one is stop feeling entitled. I know, stop feeling entitled. A lot of people start a crowdfunding project and they expect people to give them money because it's the right thing to do. They should support kids with cancer. You should do, give me some hearts if you hadn't thought about this before. If you hadn't thought about it in this way, give me some more hearts. You should go here. You should go there. You should, they should support you. It's the right thing to do. That is a sense of entitlement. You have to remember that people are giving for their own reasons. You have to tap into what their reasons are and show them that by giving to you, you are supporting their reasons. You can't do it because people should support veterans. You can't do it because it's injustice happening and they need to change that. You cannot feel entitled. You cannot feel entitled. You have to do it. They have to do it. They have to give you money because they believe in what's happening and it fulfills something in them. You really got to turn it around and think about the person who's giving. Okay, so stop feeling entitled. Number two, who wants number two? Give me a nice number two in the chat box if you are watching. If you're watching on the web, thank you so much. I'm Dr. Letitia Wright. I'm the host of the Right Place television show, and what I do is I teach you how to get fully funded in 90 days or less using the crowdfunding strategies. And so I focus on entrepreneurs, I focus on business owners, I focus on nonprofits, helping them get the money they need to move forward. There's 6 different types of crowdfunding, so it all depends on what they're trying to do. So who is ready for number two? Who's ready for number two? Anybody ready for number two? Anybody? Two, Bueller. So number two is, this is not number two. I'm holding up the instructions to my new cell phone holder because I had an old cell phone holder that was so thick that every time I wanted to put it into my Archon equipment, it wouldn't fit because this was just too thick. It has cards in it, has all kinds of great stuff. So number two, stop comparing your crowdfunding to somebody else. Here's the deal. You cannot compare what you're doing to somebody else's project. You can't go, you know, that dude got $55,000 for something as silly as potato salad. I should be able to do more. What you have to know, and what you can't always know, is you have to know what is the capacity behind the crowdfunding project. What's happening behind it? You don't know who they're connected to. You don't know how much money they spend on ads. You don't know how much PR they got. You don't know a lot of things about someone else's campaign. So even though it may be similar to yours, you cannot just go, oh my gosh, this is it. You can't go, they're doing it, I'm not doing it, that's how it's supposed to be done. Number one, you've got to do what you can do with your resources. If they have 100,000 followers on Twitter and you only have 100, there's going to be a difference in reaction. Things are going to be different. So it depends on your resources. It depends on what's going on, whether or not you're actually the same as the other person. So don't compare yourself. Stay motivated by focusing on your own game, not looking at other people's crowdfunding projects, but focusing on your own game. I saw a post the other day that said, winners focus on their goal, losers focus on the winner or the person who's about to beat them. So your eyes have to be ahead, your eyes have to be on your own project and focusing on your own project, and don't even worry about everything else. Number 3, the way to stay motivated is to seek advice when you're in trouble. Okay, most people are just out there crowdfunding. They have no experience, no knowledge, no nothing. They've watched a couple of my Periscopes. They maybe even saw me talk someplace, and they got out there and they have a crowdfunding project that turns to 0. So if you're already crowdfunding and you're in trouble, then let's talk. You can call the office at 909-235-9744. Again, the office is 909-235-9744. Again, the office is 909-235-9744. Hello, champ. Welcome. So when you're in trouble, when it's not going well, you've got to seek some advice. Don't just ride it out and wait until the end. Seek some advice. Get some advice. Let's talk. I've helped people raise over $750,000 using crowdfunding. Let's talk about what's stalling your crowdfunding project and what you can do to change it. Alrighty, the other thing is, let's see. You want to really stop doing everything yourself. You want to delegate. I got my notes down here, so I'm looking. You want to delegate, okay? Don't do everything yourself. You want to have a team. Keep it fun and do the things that you like to do. For example, if you're a great writer and you know how to write well, do the writing. Do all the storytelling about your crowdfunding project. If you are a social media person, you're really good at that, do the social media. Keep it fun and do the part that you like to do. Bring in a team to do the rest. For those of you who thought crowdfunding was something you should do by yourself, I gotta tell you, the answer is no. Don't do it alone. Bring in a team. Bring in a team. And the other thing you want to do is keep with a plan. Keep with a plan. How do you keep with a plan? It's very interesting. Keep with a plan, because when you get off the plan, when you're winging it, crowdfunding can be very, very tough. Crowdfunding can be very, very tough. And so you don't want to wing it. You don't want to wing it. You don't want to just make up stuff as you go. You want to keep a plan. You want to create a plan, and you want to keep it moving. Okay? You want to create your plan, and you want to stay with your plan. You want to keep it moving on your plan. You don't want to wing it. You don't want to just try stuff. You want to stay on your plan. That's how you stay motivated, because you don't know what would have worked if you go off plan. If you go off campus, if you go off plan, you're in a lot of trouble. So that's the way to do it. So here's the way to stay motivated. Number 1, you gotta keep it fun. Number 2, stop feeling entitled. Number 3, you gotta seek out advice when you're in trouble. And I have a free download for you. It's the top 25 crowdfunding sites. You can get it when you text, thank you for the hearts, you can get it when you text 909-906-9797. You text the word Perry, P-E-R-I. I'll get to the other questions in 1 second. P-E-R-I, Perry, at 909-906-9797. 909-906-9797. Get the free download. You'll learn a little bit more about crowdfunding. I'll share with you the top 25 sites and why do you, top 25 sites, crowdfunding sites, and why I think they're great. We're talking about crowdfunding in this scope, so I'm going to answer crowdfunding questions. And I thank you guys so much. It's been a great day. Here are the top 5 ways for you to go ahead and, just keep it pushing. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Dr. Letitia Wright. Go ahead and subscribe so you can get all the goodies and all the scopes when I put them up for replay. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.